What's going on, man? It's Skottie G, and I just jumped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. 7 shit.
When it's cash being had, you don't need no credit score. She gon' lie about my life, she mad that we don't talk.
Alright, we got Skottie G jumping off the porch with us today.
What's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm coolin', gang. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed to be here, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with y'all.
That's real, man. That's real. It's a pleasure to have you on the porch with us today.
Yeah.
For sure. So what type of shit you been getting into since you've been in the city of Atlanta?
Shit, really just, you know what I'm saying, trying to get my name out there a little more. You know, it's my first time here. Plus, it's my birthday and shit today, so.
Okay, happy birthday, my boy.
Appreciate it.
My boy popped his birthday off the right way, didn't he?
Hell yeah.
For sure. I see you got the members on the porch with you fellas. How y'all feeling?
Shit, man, we good, man.
For sure. Go ahead and let the world, Skottie, know who you brought with you today.
Shit, right here, I got my nigga Hirsch. Got my manager, Mirror, in the back. Got my nigga Bean.
For sure. Everybody in the city turned. That's real.
Yeah, that's how you gotta come, you feel me? You gotta let niggas know, you feel me?
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's important to have such a strong support system with you as an artist?
Shit, it really just help you be an artist, like, cause you ain't gotta really, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you just gotta, I don't even know how to really put it for real. I'm having a brain fart and shit.
It's all good. It's all good. So shit, how long you been locked in with everybody and shit like that?
As far as people right here, they want shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? Ain't nobody new for real.
Ain't no way, ain't no better way than that.
You can't have no niggas, you feel me?
Nah, I feel that.
Just coming in and out, you feel me? Because you don't know who thorough and who not.
Yeah.
Especially after, like, you know what I'm saying, once you start making certain moves and shit and doing certain shit, that's when niggas try to latch on to you. So it's like you can't even play it like that.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
How does it make you feel to know that you can go and see these new cities that you never been to, just stop chasing your dreams?
Shit, it feel good for real. Like, I ain't really never been nowhere for real. I don't even really like leaving the house for real unless I'm about to go to the studio or something.
Real
so it just feel good. It's just too much shit going on in the world right now. So it just makes shit like, damn, like.
Chaotic.
Yeah, especially when you gotta take the plane, you can't bring no sticks with you, you know what I'm saying? You can't, yeah, so that shit, yeah.
I feel you. How would you describe the way of life in Cleveland, Ohio?
All right, listen. It's 3 categories with this shit, right? You got civilian living, you got living as an artist, and you got dealing with these hoes. So which one you want to hear first?
All right, let's start with dealing with these hoes.
My nigga. All right, look. Let me take the glasses off of this. Disclaimer. I love Cleveland females. Y'all's my biggest supporters. But back to you. Listen. The best way I could put it for a nigga that's out of town trying to come to Cleveland to find some love is like trusting a public defender to fight a double homicide on his first day. Swear to God, this shit crazy. It's like, it just seemed like a lot of females, they misguided. Like they allow social media to kind of, you know what I'm saying, take over their brain for real. Like they don't think for themselves. They like, oh, she posted that shit, I'm gonna move like that too. But that shit, it's fucked up right now. Eventually, I think that should have changed, but for right now, they just misguided. And they do too much. They do too much.
All right, what about civilian living?
Civilian living, shit, it used to be really sweet, but now it's just, you just gotta watch yourself. You gotta know who you around, you know what I'm saying? You don't wanna be out here dangling, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, where you from, all that, like.
Yeah.
But it's cool though, like you ain't really gotta worry about nothing. Like Cleveland ain't like it's not like, I don't even wanna compare because I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying?
As a civilian, you're gonna be cool.
Yeah.
When I operate in the street, or run the street, I got you vision into some shit, oh, I ain't gonna be fucked around.
Yeah, no caps. Exactly what he said.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
What about artist living?
Shit, right now, it's just in today's time, it's just, I feel like music is oversaturated with like rappers. Like it's too many rappers. It's like, it's a new rapper every day. Like literally, like I go on the gram, like when the fuck this nigga start rapping? Like what the fuck? So it's just like your supporters damn near be the rappers. So it'd be damn near hard for you to get up because it's like they want to help themselves get to a certain point. And they like, no, I don't really want this nigga to get ahead of me. I'm gonna support him, but I'm gonna half do it. So it's just, right now, it's fucked up. But that also like, you gotta stand out. Like, that's why I choose to rap about the shit I rap about. Cause a lot of niggas in my city not rapping how I rap. So, yeah.
Nah, I feel that. How would you describe your childhood, and what type of kid would you say you were growing up?
I was a good kid. A's and B's. I wasn't really into like crazy shit. Like I done shit, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing that was like gonna give me no jail time or nothing like that. But overall, like childhood was good. Like I had both my parents and shit. It was sweet. You feel me? They did what they can do to, you know what I'm saying, see me now.
Real shit.
They did what they can do. But yeah, childhood, it was cool though.
That's real.
Yeah.
What was your parents' reaction once you told them you want to do music?
Shit, it's like my mom, she more like the holy side of shit. Like, I don't want my mom listening to my shit just because I don't want her to look at me, you know what I'm saying? But my dad, on the other hand, he fuck with it. Like, he told me keep going. I remember one time I was recording this shit in my room, trying to do this shit myself. I had a motherfucking karaoke machine, a cell phone, and another cell phone. Basically, I fuck around. I was trying to do this shit for real.
Yeah.
Like, I literally played the beat off onto the karaoke machine, recorded it on the other phone, and I'm talking in the microphone and shit. One time, I'm recording, cussing, all type of shit. This nigga walk in the room, I get spooked. I'm like, oh shit, like this nigga just heard that shit. He just shook his head, gave me a cookie, and walked out.
Damn.
Yeah. And then one day he just called me upstairs. He like, I fuck with that shit. Like, keep going. Like, you actually can do this shit. Like, he even said, like, I'm not just saying this because you my son. I'm saying this because I actually fuck with it. Like, you can actually rap. So that gave me a lot of motivation.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
How would you describe having that type of support from a parent at that? Because, you know, a lot of parents be like, take your ass to school, go get a job. But your dad really trying to push you to do your dream.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it feel good because it's like you said, a lot of people, parents don't be fucking with that shit. They be wanting them to, you feel me, go do this, go to college. I ain't even fuck with college. My dad really ain't want me to go to college for real. Because I ain't gonna fake, I think college is a scam, but we not even gonna get into all that. You feel me? So, yeah.
Nah, for sure. So at what point would you say you had to jump off the porch with this shit?
Shit, you mean as far as music?
Yeah.
Cause I ain't jumping off no porch to do no crazy shit.
Real spill.
As far as music though, I've been interested in that shit since probably elementary school. And then like I started really rapping at like 6th grade. Cause that's when like, but I ain't gonna fake. When it came to that though, it was like, I rapped, but I didn't think about being a rapper. Like I didn't think about cars, jewelry, hoes. I didn't think about none of that shit. It was just on some shit where it was just like, I love to do the music. Like I love the process of the shit, you feel me? So, oh yeah, it's probably like around the 6th grade. Then I started taking it a little more serious in high school.
No, I feel that. So at what point would you say it started to really take off for you?
I'd say after I dropped this one song called Jesus Shuttlesworth, it started like really bubbling in my school, and then it was like niggas out of school that I'd never seen a day in my life listening to that shit. So it was just like, yeah, probably like after Jesus Shuttlesworth. So I think that was around like, probably around like my junior year, I think so, yeah, probably like my junior year.
For sure.
Yeah.
At what point would you say you just dived all the way in with this shit? Like, this one I'm finna do in my life for real?
I say after I graduated from high school, because I had went to college and shit, so I took a break from the music for a little bit, because there really wasn't no studios out there. I ain't know my way around Toledo. So after I came back home and shit, I was just like, I gotta hit the studio. Like I was writing and shit when I was in college, but I just told myself like, yeah, I gotta hit the studio when I get home. Hit the studio, and I started like making some shit that I really fucked with. Cause like before I was kind of like, I don't really fuck with this shit. But then I was just like, you know what, like I fuck with this shit I'm doing right now. I'm gonna keep doing it.
All right. When would you say you knew that the city was fucking with what you had to say?
Honestly, if you want me to be 100% with you, I don't think the city really in tune with me right now. Like my shit really don't do with. Cause I ain't gonna sit here and say like, oh, I'm supposed to just be, you know what I'm saying, like this blew up ass rapper already. Cause I don't really like look at it like that. It's the process with the shit. But right now, like the city, they fuck with me, but it's like I'm kind of like on the bottom end. Like they don't like really put me up there for real. So, but it's cool though, cause I'm cool with being an underdog right now. Cause I know what the fuck I got going on.
Right.
So, you know, eventually they'll be like, oh shit, yeah, this nigga hard.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself getting frustrated with being the underdog?
Hell yeah, man. All the time, bro. Like, it's just like, one thing I had to stop doing, I had to stop paying attention to other people's success. Cause as soon as you start looking at what another nigga got going on, it's just like, you start to be like, damn, like, why shit ain't working like that for me? You know what I'm saying? So I just had to just really focus on myself and really try to work on what I got going on aside from watching other niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's real. What would you say is the most important thing you want from your music career?
I don't want to sound like no cliche, but I say really to, you know, take care of the people around me and then eventually be able to branch off and, you know, do other shit like business shit, like buildings and, you know what I'm saying, eventually opening up a studio in my hometown and shit like that. Yeah.
What would you say is the most important thing you want from your career?
Shit, I really want niggas to listen to my shit and be like, I want to go make some money. Like, I want niggas to get off their ass. Cause a lot of people tell me like when they listen to my shit, it make them want to go get some money. So it's like, I want niggas to listen to me and be like, I ain't gonna fake. Skottie G, he got me through XYZ. You feel me? He got me through this part of my life, this part of my life. Yeah.
No, that's real. What would you say is the overall message in your music? What would you want your music to mean to people?
What I want it to mean to people? Shit. Really just be yourself for real. Cause like the way I rap, it's like I don't really do too much. Like trying to like make my voice sound a certain way. I don't really be yelling. I just be on some cool, relaxed shit. Cause it's like then when you on some cool, relaxed shit, you can really say what you want to say, and people gonna be like, damn, like that shit was hard. Like I fuck with that. So it's just like you know, be yourself, and that's gonna get you to where you want to be. Cause if you not being yourself, you'll fuck around and get caught up in the person you think you are, but it's like you can't even play it like that. Cause then you gotta keep that shit up. So it's like I'd rather just be myself so I could just go smooth with it. Aside from having to like, damn, I gotta get on the internet and argue with this nigga today. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of niggas, they be on hot shit, but they really don't be on hot shit. Yeah. So it's just like, I just rather wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
I see you with the yays on and shit. So talk about your influence with the Detroit way of culture and sound.
Shit. It's just like, I just felt like Detroit was like the most, like, I don't even really know how to put it. It's like they sound is just, it's easier for me to be myself, you know what I'm saying, on a Detroit, you know, style of beat. But eventually I started like trying to do other type of beats. Detroit really helped me find my sound because when I first started, I was rapping on like cheesy ass Detroit beats, but people was fucking with it. So I'm like, shit, let me try to, you know, make my own sound. And when I did, it worked. So, yeah.
Real shit. What would it take for you to sign to a major label situation?
Shit, they really just gotta talk about the right shit. I don't want no shit where I can't drop, cause I love to drop. You know what I'm saying? It's just, of course, the money gotta be right, and we actually gotta have a good relationship with each other. I don't want to sign and be put on the shelf, cause I ain't no shelf ass nigga. You feel me? I actually want to be out there. I want you to push me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, the people around me too, like as far as artists, I want y'all to be like, hey, you know, fuck with him, and you can go off of me because you know.
Nah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel that. Would you say it's hard to make it out of Cleveland?
Hell yeah, it's hard. It's hard as fuck. Cause it's like Cleveland niggas don't fuck with Cleveland niggas. Like, the city is like, and then they fuck with out of town people more than they fuck with niggas in their city. Like, I swear to God, like they dick ride niggas from out of town, not knowing that they got a hard ass artist right in front of their face. So it's super hard. It's like crabs in a bucket, for real.
So fucked up, nigga like Scott can be like, I went to school with that nigga ain't.
That's exactly how they play it. Like, I know this nigga, I grew up with him. He a bitch for real. Like,
I ain't taught you when we went to school together.
Yeah. That's literally how they play it.
Nah, for real. What type of emotion would you say that leave niggas with though? You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, it could be a popping nigga, like you saying, from the city. And you can bump into him at the local mall. Like, and you could be like third best of the city or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, got a little emotion going or something about yourself. And he ain't even trying to give you the respect that you really deserve. And y'all from the same place trying to do the same thing. And y'all can really come together and do some shit. You know what I mean? So what do you feel would it take to see Cleveland artists come together?
Just like put all the, you know what I'm saying, the hood shit away, and just really just think about the fact that we can actually make some money off this shit, and we can get rich together. We ain't gotta like each other, but we can get rich together. We ain't gotta be bumping heads and shit all the time. Like, we can actually go somewhere with this shit. It take a team. There's no I in team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we click up, we can make some hard shit, fuck around, blow each other up, and then we could go our separate ways and work on that shit afterwards.
No, real shit.
Yeah.
Shit crazy. The nigga head dog in Cleveland, like nigga really going right now, got the buzz and shit. He bumped into Skottie shit, sending the hood music and shit. And when Skottie sent the shit back, he say, I ain't gonna fake cause I'm fucking with that. Like, ain't gotta worry about having no feature no more. Like, and that's just all it takes. Like, a nigga bump into it, like you said. And ever since that, shit like that.
Shout out to that nigga though, you know what I'm saying? He on the same mindset as you.
Yeah.
That's real. What's some of the other revenues and income you want to dive into besides music?
Like I said, I want to eventually be able to open up a big state-of-the-art studio in Cleveland where niggas could come and, you know what I'm saying, connect with each other. And it's more to this shit than just music, like photography and like comedy and shit like that, movies and skits and shit. So I want everybody to be able to come together in one building and be cool, you know what I'm saying? So
Real shit.
yeah, and then of course like real estate too, cause I fuck with the houses and shit. I want a house in damn near every state. That's how I want to play it. So if I go to out of state, I ain't got to pay for no hotel.
Right.
And then on top of not having to pay for no hotel, I can sell that house and actually make some, you know what I'm saying, right? Airbnb, anything, you feel me? So,
Nah, I feel that. That's
yeah.
real. So when can we expect the project from you, man?
July 17th, I got a project coming out called Appreciate the Grind. And yeah, I think that's the one right there. It's like a whole new type of vibe to it. It's some more smoother style of beats. And it's just really me just showing people, like, you know what I'm saying, what I could do for real.
For real.
Yeah.
Where did the inspiration come from for this project?
Shit, inspiration come from, I don't know, for real. Like, really just, like I said, just really trying to show people who I am. Like, cause I don't think people really understand, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said before, it was just me rapping over another nigga style of beat. Now it's kind of like I got my own style. So now I really want to show niggas like, all right, yeah, this me now. Like, I'm not trying to be somebody else, you feel me? Not saying I was trying to be somebody else, it's just, that's how somebody probably outside looking in would look at it.
No, that's real. What else you working on right now, man?
Shit, I'm just taking this shit day by day. I write hella, so I'm always writing music, no matter what. Like when I go to the studio, niggas can vouch. Like I record songs by the EP. Every time I go, I gotta record 5, 6, 7 songs every time. It's sometimes where I might go and record like 2 songs, and them songs really actually be like damn near like, to me, they be kind of like hits, what you would call it. I don't really like the, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga to try to chase no hit. If it happens, it happens. Cause you might think something hard, and the people might be like, eh. And then you might think something ass, and the people be like, no, that shit hard as fuck. Like that's how this shit go.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
Any last words and shout outs?
Shit, I just want to shout out to my family, everybody that's here right now, the people that really couldn't be here. Feel me? I want to shout out Sleepy Zach, man. That nigga, he play a real, yeah, he for sure. He play a real big role in this shit. Just because, like, once I started recording with him, it was just like, we just got so much chemistry. So it's like, I'll be thinking of some shit, and he'll fuck around and be like, I already know. Do it real quick and cut the beat right there. I'll be like, damn, like, this really my nigga and shit. And then, I want to shout out Flame, cause Free Flame, shout out Flame. Shout out motherfucking EJ Rose. I've been listening to him a lot. Shout out him. Shout out Case. She like one of the hardest female rappers in our city right now. I swear to God, like, y'all gotta check her out. And I don't really want to leave nobody out, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. But that's just like the main people that I want to shout out.
Real spill, man.
Yeah.
Skottie G, we appreciate having you on the porch today, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
Shout out
y'all.
yourself. Happy birthday, twin.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
For sure.
21 finally.
Finally, my boy can buy a bottle legally.
When it's cash being had, you don't need no credit score. She gon' lie about my life, she mad that we don't talk no more. That shit crazy, ain't it?